Me nah put it on the camera, man. Nah put it. And me alone at the pan. No, I'm telling you, see there? I meet the pan. See there? See there? You understand? See there? Anyhow, not the pie. Me I tell Jamaica say, me deserve my partner draw.
Yes.
Chantel, reasonable. Mr. McLean. Jamaica. My security, I'm the groundsman, afraid of me. Mr. Errol. No, you're not the pan live. McLean, why is so silent? Hmm? McLean. This a man are very vocal. Errol. Why McLean so silent? McLean. Chantel, where you gone? So yes, Jamaica, share the live here because I go and talk up the things then. I go and me not talk no wrong. I'm misalign my views, you know. I'm going to speak what is actually the reality is. Chantel, you really gonna leave me? Are we here to clean? Which part you clean? Oh. Well, you say you clean up the place? Yes. But what I am saying, Chantel, I think say me deserve my partner draw. Happy New Year, my rich friend. I deserve my partner draw, Chantel. I'm going to tell you why. Here this argument that my friend trigger. Me run up and down and make Andrew Holness Prime Minister from 2013 to 2015, right? Mm-hmm. And when I have my mental breakdown trigger, the man that even say, boy, Andrew give me a call, send a little basket, nothing. Nothing. And him a Prime Minister now. Right? And not even say, alright, I mean, I say, I don't want nothing, but if you see me come and say, I want a little food contract here or there, I not deserve it. Yeah. Tell me, so, you not deserve it. Set it up. And when me I say is Jamaica, me no want nobody think say me I be wicked or me because him do the wickedness to me. Me come for tear him down. But me want to ask you this. If it is that, morning Genevieve, Happy New Year. If it is that me have mental health struggles and I was a gatekeeper for you, you know think say it right say you look out for me. Look out for me and see say me get a little work, me dey back on a path where me can get back my sanity in tune. Yeah, I have mental health struggles. And them you know, because of that, them are going to say, oh, a mad boy, so you don't have to listen to him. So how the mad boy could have looked upon your Holness and tell us from poverty to prosperity? How the mad boy could have looked upon you and say use fish back Holness? How the mad boy could have tell us if you go get the market basket and show what inflation has raised? That one basket used to be filled from 2013 and by 2015 the basket is 1/3. How the mad boy could have do that? But when the mad boy go tell you say, you must not forget those who looked out for you. I tell you, Holness, you must look out for those who look out for you. Right? I say rate who rate you. And if one thinks allow me I tell Jamaica. When you see the article about a week or so from Derek Smith. And basically Derek Smith was a political father to Andrew Holness. A political father. Andrew Holness took his very good friend, Dr. Nigel Clark, and put him in a Derek Smith seat. And what was the wish of Derek Smith? That his son, Dwayne Smith, become the member of parliament. And Andrew used one-upmanship, kick out Derek out of the seat. And not even at the courtesy to say, all right, Derek, I'm going to give your son the seat, Dwayne Smith. And the truth is, Derek Smith and Dwayne Smith were elders who fight tooth and nail to make Andrew Prime Minister and party leader. And that is how you honor Derek Smith. by giving Dr. Nigel Clark the seat? Share the live, yeah. Because if you think that the juice are gonna go hot, when you think the last one did hot, share this live. Call a friend and tell them for tune in pan this live. Because me want to ask Uno. If Andrew say him loyal, how then your political father, because see I got never into the politics at Derek Smith. And Derek Smith fight for you. Morning Derek Smith, how are you? I go and buy your book, here's $4,000 for it. Derek Smith put you on a platter. Give you all of the delegates of North Central, St. Andrew or whatever it is name. And you know the funny truth is, that constituency I have a lot of ties to it. Because my father, Andrew Stevens, them call him Andrew Star, from Marvally. Make sure I said Jexter Ford couldn't win for the PMP. My father was a gatekeeper for Derek Smith. When you look for me, go find out labor rights who are Andrew Star and Marvally. And I realize, say, yeah, my father turned Marvally from PMP to labor right. So the politics are green in my blood. So when me are telling you, say, Andrew Holness don't know the principles of loyalty, how come an elderly statesman like Derek Smith? Derek Smith! Dwight Nelson! You just dash with Dwight Nelson out of the office. Remember what you do to a man like Dwight Nelson? That's why Dwight Nelson, when he dead, him dead bitterly. Because he remember that he was one of the very few who stood for you, Andrew Holness. But you must remember where you are come from. Where you are come from. I'm going to say this, Andrew. You are going to regret every day that you make people like Derek Smith cry and carry that to him grave. You never even honor the man with a big event or a big anything in his honor to say, Derek Smith building, nothing. But you expect that you are going to go down in history as Jamaica's brightest and most loved Prime Minister. Andrew Holness, can I tell you this? Here's the truth. Day by day, your credibility is being swindled. Every day your credibility is being swindled. If you look at all of my lives, Prime Minister, if you find 20 people out of 1,000 telling me, say, my mother, me a batty man, you find a lot. Not even your social media warriors can attack me. Prime Minister, if I want to take you out, I can take you out because I know all of your ammunitions. I know everything about you. I know your brain, how you think, how you act. How you think, how you act. How you use a lot of Machiavelli approach. The art of war. How you use the art of seduction. The 48 laws of power to manipulate people. Yes, Jamaica, Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness are two master manipulators. Master manipulators. They will believe that their one is for you and one is against you. And when you look at the two of them are actually against you. They are Machiavellians. They do things so as to make it seem as though, yes, I'm a brand here. It's called Premier Gentleman Andrew Holness. I know you're going to find a way to get me out of the Digicel building. I know you're going to find a way, Mr. Holness, to make sure, say, healthcare people come after me with food handlers. I know you're going to find a way to say how much tax me owe. Yeah, man, Holness. I can't tell you your ways, then, man. I know you're finding out where Andre lives now, who is Andre doctor, where Andre does businesses. It's so I'm working on because he taught me all of those things, Jamaica. If you watch, I want everybody to go watch this. House of Cards. House of Cards. House of Cards. And you will know who Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness are. Andrew Holness is Frank. Frank. And Juliet Holness is Claire. And how did they get into White House was nothing nice, nothing clean. They made a lot of... They can't kill me, Judith. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. They can't kill me. And I'm going to say this, Jamaica, if they come after me, I'm giving notice to the police commissioner Major Anthony Anderson, I need you to protect me because I'm going to expose all of the foolishness in this country. And I'm starting with the highest helm, Andrew Holness and his wife. Andrew Holness and his wife. Because they are the greatest Jamaica. Share the life some more, you know. Share the life some more. They are the greatest chains on this country. Morning, Errol. Happy New Year. I am a friend for life, Mr. Errol. When them come through between me and you, Mr. Errol, them can't stop me. But what I am saying, Mr. Errol, you know, depend on the life, you just attack. You understand me? Now, nobody know my elders, them face. If it is that this man named Derek Smith fight for you, it's a hard instance, say, me I go up in a life. No, Derek Smith still alive, but them they kick him out of the right? When me I say, Errol, you are like my father, parish family, right? And the next man come, and me give the man preference over you. You're not going to feel away. It's not natural for humans feel away. So what me I say is, all you have to retire Derek Smith and put on Nigel Clark. And just kick out the man and not even make him son something. Not true. I disrespecting them there. Disrespecting them there. Disrespecting them there, the error. This, that. Me say, remember, what my elder always tell me, loyalty is what? Black, white, or grey. It's not and. It's not and. So, Mr. Smith, tell Jamaica how Andrew make you feel hurt. Tell Jamaica. Tell Jamaica. And Dwayne Smith, you Dwayne Smith, fight for Andrew Holness, the leader of the party. And not even give one constituency, but him take up himself and go give Nestor Morgan constituency and sit there. Nestor Morgan use what? Nestor Morgan use the funeral assistance him give to the woman. The funeral assistance he has given to the woman. Nestor Morgan uses it. Uses it against the woman. Uses it to say that, yes, him help the woman with. So if he did help the woman, Nestor Morgan, a politician should never talk the things he does for people. Your constituents comes to you in confidence. And you must treat them with confidence and make them sterile. How dare you expose your constituents like that and talk the things you do for them? You're a wicked, sad excuse. Wicked, sad excuse. And you, Andrew Holness, you make Nestor Morgan the monster he is on the people. The parasite, the blood-sucking parasite he is on people. You know, since I first Nestor Morgan can't send out in social media warriors. You know, see how me silence them. You know, see how much days the life I go in a rounds and rounds and them can't come up against me. Come up against who? Nestor Morgan and Parliament me want done you. Parliament me a come done you, Nestor Morgan. For the wickedness you do to poor people. And Andrew Holness, me want my partner draw. And if I come to Jamaica House, me I come to Jamaica House Thursday morning, you know, with Wayne loan some, you know. Wayne morning, we are going to Jamaica House Thursday morning, you know. Because if Andrew Holness thinks I'm going to ignore me for how much years. And from 2018, me there mad house, I see them take 4 years. 4 years me shut up my mouth. 4 years me shut up my mouth and I tell Jamaica. But this year, the 18th of January, make 4 years. Me get my attack in a half a tree. Naked as me did my barn. And me go through the sufferation in the land, yeah? And them look for me and Juliet Holness send one dirty slipper up a ward 21 for me. Tell me if that woman they really right. You send a dirty slippers up a ward 21 for me. And things say, your things say me not gonna put on the dirty slippers where you put your obia in her. All obia worker. Yeah man, the whole of them are obia worker. And the whole of them, you know, say them and Kevin Smith a big friend. You know, say Kevin Smith have up all of them as in big friend. Both in a P and J. Kevin Smith and the whole of them are friend. So only can sit on the table and say, now is the time to take off Andre and to kill Andre. Kill me. Kill me where? And me are the voice for the voiceless. I represent the youth on the street, the youth in agriculture. I represent the youth who is disabled, the youth with mental health issues. I represent the youth and the businessmen. I represent the destitute and and women who are voiceless, women who are abused. I represent the voiceless of the voiceless, the homeless of the homeless. I represent a new Jamaica. So if you come after me, you come after Jamaica. And I'm a patriot to this land. I have no loyalty anymore to Andrew Holness or the PNP. You are all wrong in this country, and you must know what you have done to this nation has crippled it for 60 years. And it is now time for Jamaica to be liberated. Liberation for Jamaica. How is it that we have the best marijuana and the best of everything, but we own nothing? Andrew Holness is all in it for himself and his international friends and people like Nigel Clark. From Nigel Clark as third minister of finance. From Nigel Clark as third minister of finance. All Nigel Clark is focused on is balancing the books while people's lives are affected. And when him done, him come talk about him again out COVID grant. These people see us as shackles. And if you know anything about African history, if you know anything about African history and slavery, shackle slavery was a thing where they just saw us as numbers and objects. Andrew Holness gets so much money all over the world to help fight COVID. How many families were able to eat good food? And when him done, him can't give the MP them $4 million. $4 million him come give every MP for Christmas. Look at that chicken feed. Look at that chicken feed he has given. Look at that chicken feed he has given to the MPs. And expect say constituents must get plywood out of that. Constituents will get chicken feed and fertilizer. You all have created the monster in this country called the politics of dependence. All of us sitting in the house, the 63 of you sitting in the house, all see people as shackles. And it's time for Jamaicans to wake up, Mr. Herald. Every time voting time, everybody come and turn friend with Mr. Herald. Allow me to tell. And when time comes for them represent your view, Mr. Herald. Your house bundle, Mr. Herald. I'm sure if you did go to the MP, what did the MP told you?
Come back.
Come back. Yeah. Right, Mr. Herald? And you have to there a clean up place to make sure you get a living for you and your picnic then.
Alright.
But come election day, the plyboard would have run. The plyboard would have run less than 10 minutes for you to go down in a polling station. A time for you to stop take people for rotted fooling in this country. Andrew Holness. So how you go reconcile with Derek Smith? Because he's one of the elders with Carl Samuda and Dwight Nelson dead, Shiny, pass on. And you put all Marsha Smith to become Shiny replacement. Shiny was your political auntie. So your duty and due diligence was to see to it that you became a gatekeeper. Gatekeeper Andrew Holness for Shiny's constituency. And because you love money and you love get sell out. And you want him to hear about him in the Herald. The man have good intentions, but you know a man will just inspired by money. That he would just sell you out right to sell in the Herald. Because US are going to give him 120 million in my account, you know. Andrew Holness, a time for you stop it, man. A time for you stop it, Mr. Holness. You know how much people hurt, you know how much families hurt in that COVID. You know how much children can't go to school this morning because they don't have tablet. Over 20,000 students can't have access to learning, but your son them can in a big house at Beverly Hills. Can in a big house and see Errol and Chantel over there, so can't monitor them picnic. But your two picnic them can't get homeschooling. And people must think about you care. You don't care one rat's ass for this country. Except you, your wife, and your two picnic them. And your concubines. Because I'm going to tell them this on Jamaica. There is no happy family in the Holnesses. It is a political marriage. It is a political partnership. There is no love in that marriage. Nothing called love. Every time you see them, you can't see the stageness of their marriage. They're in it to exploit the poor. They're in it for all themselves. One of my doctor called me yesterday and said, Andre, if Holness, I don't know if there's any truth to this argument, you know, but if Holness send 200 truck for take up sand, 100 of the truck them belong to Andrew, 50 belong to Juliet, 20 belong to the brother Juliet, and the rest belongs to one contractor. What an exploitation, Jamaica. But teachers can't get paid. Nurse can't get paid. Doctor can't get paid. But bro God, Lord God, the water. Let me fix up my place. Bro God, him. Alright. In son them alright. In generation they alright. Why Andrew Holness couldn't release the Integrity Commission? Why Andrew Holness couldn't release his Integrity Commission's report? Andrew Holness, from he has become Prime Minister, has become quadruple times more richer. Him and Juliet, you know much houses it is alleged that Juliet Bill, town apartments Juliet Bill, since she turned Prime Minister wife again, an MP. I don't know if there's a truth, but there's allegations that Juliet and her brother build more. I want you to share the live here because I'm going to release some more things. And when I release them things, I know say Andrew, I have to go talk to me. Because if you not talk to me, I'm going to show no when me get the information, when me get. And Jamaica, I don't want you to know, say, I'm going to make this categorically. Categorically known. I can say Andre Stefano Stevens have not been paid any money. Andre Stefano Stevens was never paid any money to come and reveal these damning facts about the personalities of the Prime Minister, the wife of the Prime Minister, and those who are around them. So the MP no call me and give me them soft monies because I saw the whole on the work. One thing say me I own the same thing. Can I make this clear? There was a set of investors that were at Rose Hall, Great House, over the weekend playing golf. And they called me to say, hi, Mr. Stevens. I don't know who them money be, you know, but then get my number. Hi, Mr. Stevens. We're from Europe. And we have seen you live because some of our syndicates in Jamaica have told us what you've been speaking about. Can we send a helicopter to come for you right now so you join us for a conversation? I said, sir, thanks for the vote of confidence, but what is the reason to join this conversation, sir? Hear what the gentleman said. We have some information that can take him down for him to resign in 2 weeks. I said, no, sir. I'm not interested in that conversation. Let us be interested in having a conversation about let us fix Jamaica. You say you're an investor? What is it that you want to speak about in this country? What is it that you want to see new and different? Mr. Stevens, we can give you house, car. I said, I don't need any house and car. I want to see the people who are on the streets in shelters. I want to see mothers can fend for their children. I want to see fathers they will be able to provide for their children out of a life of crime. Can we have that discussion? Oh, Mr. Stevens, let us discuss you first. I said, sorry, sir, gentlemen. Please do not call me back. Please do not call back this phone. If I have to sleep on the streets with the people, I'm going to sleep with them. If I have to go up to Bellevue or Ward 21 and live amongst them, I'm going to live amongst them. If I have to see to it that the people who message me and say they need help in this country get help, I'm going to be with them. But no things so they can come use me and use my voice to amplify phone or agenda. No member of parliament can call my phone and program me. That's how when in the past when I did fool and gullible. Yeah, Andrew. So Andrew, you do that to Derek Smith. Where is Howard Chamberlain? Jamaica, where is Howard Chamberlain? Howard Chamberlain was the president of Young Jamaica. And Howard Chamberlain was the youth advisor, the special advisor to Royal Reed. But Howard Chamberlain was never involved in the allegations in the Ministry of Education. But people like Nestor Morgan, when you turn minister, state minister, you fight against my friend Howard Chamberlain. Till my friend have to just migrate and take up and say make him go on overseas. Jamaica, if you never know, Howard Chamberlain is one of the most politically astute young men I know. Let me tell you why I know him very good. Howard Chamberlain friend me. He said, Andrew, we need to go start up Young Jamaica. And I said, Howard, what is in it for me? He said, Andrew, I'm going to make you president. But here was the Machiavelli approach Howard used for me, Jamaica. I never realized, because I just did love to just make everybody happy. I never realized that Howard friend me to get to Holness, close to Holness. But all who was around Howard was Howard loyalists. And when time come for vote, the whole of them vote for get me out of Young Jamaica because me done make Andrew support the Young Jamaica cause. And me, that boy named Andre Stevens make Young Jamaica start up back. Ask Fabian Brown, who was the facilitator for make Young Jamaica and the Constitution. Ask Donna Martin, the young attorney. Ask Rohan Walsh, who was the Young Jamaica president. Ufa phone and call every night. For 3-4 hours from 2012. Straight back to 2013 till then get Young Jamaica activated in 2014. And me do it, Jamaica. Me do it. So me gonna say, Andrew, if Howard Chamberlain do all of that for you, and I get to understand he has seeked audience with you to speak about the injustices Nestor Morgan was doing to him at the ministry, why you couldn't put him somewhere else, Andrew, if him and Nestor Morgan couldn't? Nobody not call me now, man. Me no want to see a labor right that close to Andrew call me. What you call me for? You can't tell me to shut up, you know. You can't tell me to shut up. Because if Andrew did respect me, and know that me have my mental health crisis, don't you think? Me need to right now more corner. Carleen, leave which boss alone, Carleen. You in a good job beside a favor, so you good. Want to the labor right them we're hungry, Carleen. And that you have to tell your boss about leave boss alone. My diabetic guys, so if you see my mouth corner is not white skull. You know, people with diabetes, if you talk too often and you don't drink enough water, right there, so nothing wrong with me. But if Howard Chamberlain go through that crisis, Howard Chamberlain went through that crisis and Howard Chamberlain for migrate. Do you know, Jamaica, that a lot of our young people at this time is so apathetic of the politics that they all see themselves going overseas? The mass exodus of brain drain is a major situation in our country. And I leave no boss alone till no boss change. No boss is a sad man. On a boss is a sad man. Him sit down up at Jamaica house and up at Beverly Hills at daytime and look down. You know what him remind me of Pharaoh? Pharaoh! Let my people go. Pharaoh Holness and Cleopatra Holness, Juliet. Let go the people them out of poverty and bondage. Come out of bondage. Come out of Babylon. Come out of Babylon. A time for no come out of Babylon, man. Too much wickedness are going on the land. Carleen, why must tell Andrew Holness? Why must leave Andrew Holness, Carleen? You satisfied because you have a job. But Carleen, if I recall, you were one of the major peoples who weren't supporting Holness in 2013. And me call you. And the whole reason why you never had a support him, Carleen, because you didn't want him help your son with something and your son. Him never help you, Carleen, and you never support him. And you turn big supporter now because you happy. Many Jamaicans not happy because me never get my partner George, Carleen. And me am more Holness labor right than you. Me am more Holness labor right than you, Carleen. So when I see people like you, I reap when me plant. When I see people like you, I reap when me plant. When me see people like you, Cardin, reap when me plant, me have all rights to talk about it. Share the life because I'm going to reveal something more again. We want the life reach 500 people. 500 people. If they're 230, you know. Come, man, call up on a friend and tell them, come. Come. I go and talk some more truth. 241. Make we carry it up to, when it carry to 300, me talk some more things. But me could make it resonate, Jamaica. Call on a friend and tell them, if you're there in a workplace, you share the live. Share the live in a workplace. But him going to name cabinet. Him going to name cabinet, but him friend them. Palm, what me have to be careful for? Me rather die for what is just and truth in this country. You remember when name again? When Buster Man say, kill me. Him strip him shirt and say, kill me. Yeah, kill me, Holness. Kill me. For what me I stand up for. Because we need to set a wicked. I set a wicked pandelan. Wicked. You can't get so much money for COVID. I ain't not even give Jamaicans every month $10,000. I got to talk about you and Nigel Clark. Yes, Jamaica. So from my understanding, why Nigel Clark want to look good in the IMF and World Bank eyes? 5 or 6 years from now, there's going to be a major vacancy at the World Bank. And Nigel Clark, because he's a former Rhodes Scholar, he wants to see to it that he becomes the next World Bank head or IMF head. Nigel Clark, you're not going to look upon me. You're not going to look upon Jamaica and do more injustices to Jamaica. We are talking about you. Hear him now, no? Because I know the whole of them personality. You know? Jamaica, we have to practice fiscal prudence. And as such, we have to balance the books, Jamaica. Nigel Clark, balance what books and poor people hungry. You ever go downtown and see the state of poor people? You ever go downtown and see the state of poor people? You ever go downtown and see how much hungry people? You ever go into the streets and New Kingston and see the homeless homosexual them? A rob and a big vandals to enough away? And when we done, we bastard them and tell them all sorts of things. Come on, man, Mr. Holness. Come on, man, Mr. Holness. Come on! If you did not know, Prime Minister, a country must realize the only way they can advance, is if they are doing good things. And good things are feeding the homeless, feeding the indigent and the poor. Only remember how Robert Montague, they go at the place where them carry the people them. The Golden Age home and cuss off the nurse. Only remember that? I saw labor right operate, you know. Labor right don't love people, you know. Labor right don't love people. Labor right just love them money. So that's why I wonder sometimes, oh, me sit down amongst the labor right them. Oh, me sit down amongst the labor right them when, not even saying that all, but the top leadership of the top tier of the Labour Party doesn't love people. It's all about their friends, cronies. Friends and cronies. But me go on a truth. Hey. Come and share the live here, man. Take you a year time. I'm going to reveal something. Mr. Montague. Morning, Mr. Montague from Western St. Mary. Morning, all the labor rights in Western St. Mary. Come and share up that. Hey, you don't want me to come off of the live? When you look like you don't really want to come off of the live. We done the live here today, you know. Share up the live here, man. Share it up with the 288. We want to reach 400 people in the next 5 minutes. Call up on a friend them. Come, man. 298. Me need to see it reach. Who is this homage about come off, boy? Angela Mitchell, who is you? Are you being disrespectful to me, Miss Mitchell? Are you being disrespectful to me, Miss Mitchell? Tajay TJ Martha. You are Labour, right? You're Labour, right, with all of these thieving and skullduggeries? I'm not dunning anybody, because that is the politics we have in this country, that when somebody has a descending voice, you all think they must be disrespectful. You can be a Labour, right, but to be but Angela, I will leave you alone, because them send you to come on to take me on. But you are Bradley. Aye boy, you're mad. Hey boy, you're mad. Mr. Walcott, yes, I'm mad. I have a mental health history, but the truth is, when they need help, it's the same. Zuki Jarrett. See ya? The Labour, right, them send them out now, you know. Una see pan we know. Una say them start the social media warriors for Holness and Nesta Morgan start come out. See it ya? The one when name Tajay come. Where man? The one when name Zuki Jarrett come. Me not talk about scandal, friend. Me not talk about PMP scandal. You say you miss the argument, friend. You know, say you miss the argument, Zuki. Because you don't have no intellect. Remember, Zuki, you can't take me on, you know. Remember, say you look power and powerhouse, brainhouse, madman, you know. Zuki, me we done you know. Zuki. Remember, say, Zuki, you can't take me on, you know. Zuki. Angela, how will send enough come for me? See ya, Marvin Stewart, them come. See that? See ya? See ya, me tell you, so them go come, you know. Watch ya. Bradley Walcott, them send out them warriors for come. But let us keep to the message, Jamaica. Let us keep to the message. You cannot take me on because all of you had to take my instructions. You had to take my instructions, and I was the one who taught all of you social media warring. So how are you going to take on the master? Students. Zuki, drop my file. Yes, Zuki, with the file. Andre's a madman, Andre's a homosexual. Yeah, man. Call up Howard name. I can call any other name. Remember, Zuki, that you are one of Howard's baby boys. Don't let me start on you, Zuki. Remember, you're one of Howard's baby boys. Don't let me start. Don't make me start because you're one of Howard's baby boys. Yeah, man. You go look on him, Zuki Jarrett. Yeah, him one of them, enough of them can't finger him up. It is alleged that you're one of the baby boys to enough of the ministers, them. Zuki, don't make me talk the truth because no fan are hidden batty, man. I mean, no, because, hey, don't make me talk up the things, Zuki. Remember, say no fan are secret homosexual. I mean, no, the nasty deeds. Wanna go sick amongst the MPs, them. Yeah? So, Zuki Jarrett, go and go find a work because you're one of them. Where if you run behind politicians, forget something here, so there's son everywhere. Yeah, man, it is alleged that is one of Howard's baby boys. Don't come. Don't come and take me on Zuki Jarrett. Don't they say you come from in a Eastern St. Andrew. Remember, say Howard recruited, that's why you have to recruit. That's why you have to defend him, so. The whole line is a sad excuse. Yes, I'm a homosexual. I'm not afraid to say that I am gay. But a lot of you, and you know what happens, Angela, your father talk too much. So Zuki, you never know that I own my business too. I have a farm. Let me look there, Zuki. I'm on my farm. I have a restaurant, Zuki. I have my clothing business. I'm a radio host. I'm a political analyst. I'm a philanthropist, Zuki. Yeah, man. I'm a philanthropist. I do so much, Zuki. Yeah, man. Right? Me tell you, so that's how they operate. You know, see, for yourself, Jamaica. This is how they send. Anyone said to you, Zuki works for Nesta Morgan, Jamaica. Zuki works for Nesta Morgan. So what you're going to know is that Nesta call him and say, yo, he might get out of hard now. So what they're going to do is come after my character, come after my sexuality, come after my mental health. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica, Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica, Jamaica. Look look pan them, no, them is a sad excuse of what it means, right? Sad excuse of what it means, yeah? Sad excuse of what it means to be what? Wrong, strong, disgrace, morality. Them is a disgrace and a sadness to this country. Oh, me soon dead. Wow. It might look like Maypen Cemetery because here what? Here's the truth why it look like Maypen Cemetery. I just reaped 120 pak choys, my friend. So you idiot. You idiot, eh? You idiot. You can't take me on, eh? You cannot take me on. Go into your silent room. Go into your war room. And the more you take me on, sorry for all you tonight in Azuki Jarrett. Because when me go up and Wayne Lonesome program this night, tonight, me don't know how you are going to survive, boy. All you were named Angela and the Bradley or whatsoever. Me ask the whole on you know. Come for me, what police? How you can say police going to come for me when the police themselves, me say they look how the idiots fool. The police cannot come for me because I'm a madman. And you cannot use somebody's mental health struggle. You can't use somebody's mental health struggle and fight them. It will not stand up in court, you idiots. So that's why I'm saying to you, Jamaica, it is so easy to get rid of all of them. You can't send the police after me when the police themselves want their partner draws. Police now lock up people, you know. The Ira side Freckleton, remember, said the Labour Party all now can't give you a seat. And the reason why you can't get a seat is because Mike Henry don't bless you. Mike Henry don't bless you. Think about what you're doing. Andrew Holness must think about what he has done to several Labour rights, including Derek Smith, Howard Chamberlain, Marlon Morgan, right? Some people in Transport Authority. He must remember what he has done to all of them. Yeah, man. He must remember. Here Dr. Sophia Longworth, who is my consulting psychiatrist, say, Andre, calm down. Let me count to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. She didn't say I'm not supposed to talk. She said, calm down, idiot. Yes, Andre. Yes, Odin. No, man, I'm on the live. I talk the things and I tell you I'm going to finish up today. Talk to me quick. Talk to me quick now. No, I'm going to go on it for a while, so talk to me. Alright, good, my friend. Alright, but remember, forget the small boxes. But, yeah. But remember, so I'm going to put out that something there today. Right? So when all on, see my business partner called me, Zuki Jarrett, I have a big restaurant that caters even for the Prime Minister. You didn't know that? Anyhow, Jamaica. Anyhow, here's the truth. I am deserving of everything that I claim. Because all of you who are claiming to be Labour rights were never as bold, brave, and strong to fight off comrades like how I did, Rhoda did, Kerencia did, Robert Miller did. Right? When not found afraid for sound a Labour right and not hide in a shirt, let me go into my closet and show you. I have green ties. I have about 40 green ties. And still, because green is actually one of my favorite colors. Who this I say them want come live? Oh, Nadia. No, man, Nadia. I'm cooling down. The white at my mouth corner. Yeah, no problem with that. The only thing strong about me, Lord God. Anyhow, you more people are not as passionate. You people are not as passionate about Jamaica like me. Because the whole on condone the skullduggery where the whole heap of ministers are thief the money because no found I get it on a salary out of it. Me glad the live reach at the 400 now. Jamaica, Bobby Montague, your time. You don't know the reason why it is alleged that so much monies go missing under the auspices of the chairman. You never know the reason why. Bobby Montague is like the Robin Hood. The Robin Hood in the JLP. A lot of labor rights are hurting. A lot of labor rights are hurting. A lot of labor rights are hurting. So the purpose of Bobby Montague is to make them happy. So it is alleged that everything from Bobby's ministry or the our departments are there so that him can make the labor right them happy. Because Andrew Holness now make them happy. Andrew Holness now look out for them. So therefore, it is the duty of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister can't talk. Because what Bobby is doing is actually being the Robin Hood. Because you, Andrew, now look out for the labor rights them. So Bobby has to take it so that the labor rights them can all feel good. Una see how Bobby make Leron Leng great. Una see say everybody around Bobby alright. You know see say Andrew Holness labor rights them alone, hungry, sad, and bitter. You know see how Andre Stevens bitter. Andre Stevens bitter because I'm not a Bobby Montague labor right. So is there any truth, Bobby Montague, that all the funds you have taken have helped to support, right? Is there any truth to say, like them wake up the answers of the dirty labor rights them? Odin Rodney, you can't talk, you know, I know you're not going to take me on. Because if you take me on Odin, you would have been wrong. Because you're one of them where when everybody on campus are cuss way, me, you and Road that take on every PMP, even in a PMP meeting pan Portia. You remember them days the Odin? Rodney? So when me I see them attack now, is there any truth, Mr. Montague, that you're the Robin Hood for the JLP? And that's why the Prime Minister can't take you on? Because you are actually the person who, see to it say, all labor rights get a little thing in the Christmas rights, you know. So is it that is the airport authority money or is the Clarendon aluminum parts money that Mr. Labor rights not getting help and Bobby Montague is helping them? Is it a wrong thing? Is it a wrong thing? Zuki Jarrett can't talk because probably he gets funds from Bobby Montague. Yeah, let me come on for the comments. Zuki Jarrett can't talk because probably him get funds from Bobby Montague. All of who defending labor right can't talk because possibly them get funds from Bobby Montague. Prime Minister, time has come. The time has come, Prime Minister, that I come for my partner draw because you are the banker, you know. And that is why people like Bobby Montague have to take. Because you're not being a good banker or financer. Right? It is alleged that the funds go missing under Bobby Montague because he have to make sure so the labor rights them eat food in the Christmas. Because our argument at Central Executive and standing committee on a Monday night is labor rights are apathetic and they are losing hope in the government. They don't feel as though Andrew and the cronies and the ministers are looking out for them. Therefore, labor rights in their second term, in their second year, are saying if Andrew don't fix it, they are going to go silent and they will wait on him on election day and give it back to the PNP. Yes. Or Bobby Montague, who is seen as the Robin Hood, They will sign a no confidence against it. And the truth is, Andrew, I'm telling you this. The Montague Labour Rights are canvassing the MPs as we speak. Montague wants to be Prime Minister of this country. Montague can be Prime Minister of this country. But the fundamental difference with Montague becoming Prime Minister of this country is that Montague will not have the likability and the love of the people. Internally in the party he is loved, but nationally, Montague, you could not even stand up against Mark Golding. And worse, if the PNP gets it right and give Lisa Hanna. And I'm going to say to the dear comrades, if you want to stand a chance at the next election, as a political astute, intelligent intellect, who is also classified as a madman, your only hopes are Lisa Renier Hanna, Damian Crawford, Philip Paulwell, Michael Phillips, Raymond Price. Any other contender will see you in opposition. Any other contender. Chantel, I'm about to finish this live. But I'm going to say to Jamaica, I believe we can get it right. And I'm going to ask you this. If you run up and down Zuki Jarrett years behind a man, which I have done for Andrew Holness, and you heard that Andre is naked in Halfway Tree or Andre is up Ward 21, wouldn't you have stopped everything? Wouldn't you expect that you expect your boss to stop all he's doing and even come at your bedside and say, Andre, sorry to hear this, I'm going to see to it everything is restored and you finish up your school? Zuki, me don't want nothing from Andrew, you know. I don't want anything from Andrew. I'm not like you blood-sucking parasites who only need on a 20 or 30,000 a week time. I don't need that. I can make that in a minute. I can go build a suit. And none of my suit, them not cheap. The leaves from one of my suit are $45,000. And I can make at least 20 suits daily, weekly. I can get a uniform contract, Zuki, for $500,000 or $1 million from some companies. I can get a catering for 200 or 300,000 for like 100 people. So, and I can get up to 20 caterings if the country is running right. You do the maths, Zuki. I have a farm and I'm getting more lands that my father is going to lease to me soon. I'm an interior decorator. The lease for interior decor work is like $500,000. And when you go into some massive mansions, up to $5-6 million. I have townhouses that I need to do the interior work for, Zuki. So how then you going to say that I am hungry? Or how are you going to say that I become bitter? I am hurt because there is no way, Zuki, I could have made the Prime Minister who he is or contributed to his success. And I am left out of it. To people like you who have no skills, who are just a piece of photographer, who have to run up and down behind MPs and take little money, and then when them shortchanging the money, them on a call and say, yo, Dre, this and that, Zuki. And Howard, sorry if I offended you about Zuki being your little boy, but the truth is he is, but sorry to have offended you. And if you're offended, Howard, by me calling your name, it was me calling your name to just show how disloyal Andrew Holness is. So I'm not short of opportunities, Jamaica. I can keep a fashion show tomorrow morning and I can go to Nigeria. I actually should be going to Nigeria this year to do Nigerian Fashion Week. And I can go to Milan. I have my prophet who is an international stylist who is making ways for me to go to Milan and to go to New York Fashion Week. So what am I short of? Go on my page, go on my restaurant business page, Premier Kitchen. You see that look like a patty shop? Go on my fashion page, Premier Gentleman. Go early on my posting, I was on radio and I was speaking about national perspectives. I give learned advice, balanced, objective advice, Jamaica. So Andrew Holness, I am coming from my partner draw Thursday morning, 10 o'clock at Jamaica House. If you don't let me in, Andrew Holness, if you don't let me in, remember I have more If you don't let me in, Andrew Holness, the gentleman who called me, who were playing golf, I will get the file and I will expose it to Jamaica. And I'm not forcing your hands, Prime Minister. I just want to show you. You're a negotiator. You trained me to be a negotiator. You trained me in war room strategies. So if I can't get it one way, I can get it in other ways. Prime Minister, if you come after me, if you send people to my restaurant to close me down, to silence me, which you are capable of, or if Juliet Holness finds ways of making harm to me over the next 10 to 20 years in this country, just know I can seek political asylum and I will be outside watching in, and Jamaicans will tell me more. I've gotten so much sauce on you all since last week. It's not funny. See, there last week this time, only about 10 or 15 people were listening to my live. 455 viewers, including the naysayers of Andrew, Robert Nestor, Juliet Holness, and Matthew Samoda, are here watching. And if you look at all of my lives, Zuki, and look at all of my commentaries, I'm actually not getting the backlash. If I'm getting the backlash, it's by 455 and it's about 500. Not is less than 3.3% that. So it means that I am winning. I am winning, Zuki. Zuki, I've had at least 200 new followers. No, it's actually 400 and plus. My followings on Facebook was like 456. This morning it was at 888. And as we speak, it just came in at 59 followers. Friend requests. You see, all of those beeps are friend requests. Chippy just sent a friend request. I'm not going to answer them. I'm not going to be one of them that you think will have fame today and be hungry like Gollibop tomorrow. No. I'm a king in the earth. I know my worth. I know my worth. I see there, Jason Jones, another friend request. I know my worth. I represent those who are voiceless. I represent those who are in need. I represent those with mental health struggles. I represent the LGBTQ community. I represent the Christian community. I represent mothers who are hurting. Fathers who are hurting because their children can't get access. I represent the children who needs a voice. I represent the children's advocate. I represent the children registry to fight against those who are pedophiles in this country.